Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to my NHL 21 franchise mode here in San Jose, California, year number 3 off season as GM of the Sharks. And you know what? I feel like we had a pretty decent draft. I'm going to go ahead and show you some prospects that we luckily got this draft. You know, we got our medium elite guy in Aiden Myers, who will probably be in the NHL lineup this year. I've sat down for 2 hours trying to think of the best possible outcome for this offseason, and I feel, you know, I'd give us a B right now. I'm not sure if I'm the right person to be rating it, but it's been pretty decent so far. If I go into the system, you got a guy like Terry Oshie. I believe we got Rue. We also got Couturier. Wow, I feel like I butchered that. We got Kirka. We got this dude, Sweat, whatever, I don't know. We did not get Novak this year, but I feel like we got a plethora of prospects, all of whom can crack into the NHL relatively soon. I mean, a lot of them are above the 70 mark. I mean, I feel like most of the people we drafted this year were just solid prospects all around. Only the one medium elite, but I know we didn't get Connor Bedard, but I feel like we just added to the prospect pool, and it just makes trades easier down the line. We do have $40+ million in cap space. And you know what? I do very much appreciate the comments. I had to take a couple of days for a bunch of reasons just to, you know, think about what the best fit would be. I was hoping there would be a 90+ overall player out here in free agency so I could go out and make a splash, but here's the thing. I'm not sure if this is the right free agency to spend all of our $40 million. You know, we have to give out big boy contracts to Shane Wright, Kim Gortz, Simone Evanson in the next couple of years, so I'm not really willing to do over 2-year contracts. So if I was to go out and get Bergeron, I'd go up to 2, but nothing more. If I was going to go get a Drouin, it'd have to be 2, just so the money works out in our favor when we get to sign those contracts, because I would like to lock them all down for 8 years. Now, thank you for all the comments. There were a lot of similar players that everybody wanted me to go after, but the first bit of business would be coaching, and this is where I spent a lot of my time just sifting through. You know, it's not going to be perfect right away. The coaching staff, we are still, this is year number 3 of like a 5-year plan. You know, year 1, you get a bunch of prospects. Year 2, you try to get better, and we were. Then we got Shane Wright. We added the franchise talent. This year, we were a playoff team, 47 wins. But the thing is Damian Shanahan the coach of the future? And all I'm going to say is no. I feel like I found a better candidate that I didn't even look at, that I had previously mentioned that, yeah, I'm going to bring him on either way. And it looks like this coach could be our future head coach. Now, everybody that we looked at before, it seems like Tyler Clancy seems like the most appropriate guy to go out and get. The thing is, now he's got carry shoot efficiency balance, which matches Shane Wright perfectly. And carry cycle balanced, all of those are exactly the same, I believe, as another man who, you know, a tad younger, and his name is Joe Thornton. Now, hey, this is his first year as a coach, and if you look at that carry shoot efficiency balance, carry cycle balance, pinch cycle, balance cycle, I'm paying more attention to that. Now, I know in previous franchise modes, I let you guys really help me out with coaching, and that really helped with chemistry. But I feel the first couple of years, you know, we just get prospects and we make the chemistry work when we find the players that we want. But if you look, the difference between Joe Thornton and Clancy is that he really likes our young kids. Now, if you put that in a different phrase, it's a little weird. Jumbo Joe Thornton seems like the guy that I just want to add. Now, he might not be our head coach this year, but he's 44 years of age. Now, I've already signed a goalie coach for the NHL, but Joe Thornton, I would love to add him as an associate coach. Carolina, you can screw right off. He is our coach. I swear to God, if he goes to Carolina, I'll lose my crap. We'll give him as much money as he physically wants. Joe Thornton as a head coach of this team in the future would be so awesome. Now, come on. Please come to this team at $1.6 million. I would love to add him as an associate coach. It works out perfectly. Now, for the AHL, I like our head coach. I like our associate. I'm not too keen on moving our AHL up too much since it really works for our players right now, and a lot of them are graduating. Now, I would also love to add Joe Pavelski into the AHL. Does not work for the NHL right now. Now, his stats, penalty kill, teaching, coach influence, he's got a lot of Bs across the board. The problem is he really doesn't work with the players that we have. Now, I'd be okay adding him to the AHL just to have Joe Pavelski there. Now, he would have to be, he wants to be an NHL associate coach. I would have to give him the assistant coach in the AHL. And I'm okay with the assistant or associate. Oh my God, I got to read, Owen. Come on. Oh my God, I'm struggling so much. Let's give him whatever he wants now. Budget doesn't matter in the off season for coaching. And oh my God, I screwed it up again. Wow. Joe Pavelski, are you really giving me this much trouble already? Is the universe telling me not to do it? I don't care. Bring on Joe Pavs. Bring Joe Pavelski back. Was he captain of San Jose? And then they gave it to Couture? I'm not sure. But bring on Joe Pavelski. Why not? Jumbo Joe, I need him as a coach in the NHL. Please, 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 EA, do me a favor this one time, because he works out perfectly. He seems like the prototype. He seems to be that guy that fits our young guys, and I think it works out perfectly from a storyline angle and just a technical angle as well. Now, it is time to talk about some free agents. Now, some names have been passed around. It looks like we need to add a couple of cheaper guys. I'm going to start with the goalie, our backup goalie this year behind UPL. It seems like everyone agrees it's Vitek Vanacek. I believe I'm pronouncing that correctly. I'm probably wrong, but $1.8 million. I'd rather give him a 2-year deal. Now, I can give him, because that's a backup goalie, not a lot of money. I like him a lot. Now, 4 years. No, let's give him 2. Let's just match it up. I'm okay giving him $2 million over 2 years. I'll just give him a tad more. Because he could always start for us in the playoffs if UPL doesn't work. Now, I'm glad to add him. Was there any prospect goalies that I'd like to add? No, we got a lot of prospect goalies anyways. Next, I'm going to go to defenders. Now, our defensive core is going to come together. I'm just waiting for a big free agency pool to happen, you know, just with maybe a Nathan McKinnon and an Aaron Ekblad maybe, you know. But right now, we're just going to bring on some guys short-term, probably not going to be a staple of the franchise long-term. It's for the first line, I would love to add Matthew Dumba. Now, you know, I'm okay. Matthew Dumba's probably the guy I want to add. Now, 2, that's difficult. Nashville, Edmonton, Pittsburgh, and Vegas want him. Now, the thing is, we're probably going to have 2 years. That's half of what he wants. I'd be willing to go up to $8.5 million. Now, other teams might have given him 8 or 7 years, and maybe 8.5, but let's go with it. I'm not going to overpay too much for guys out here. The only other defenseman that I really want to add, I'm just waiting for all my young guys to really come together. And that is Brandon Carlo. I wanted this guy last year. I would just love to add him to the core. Welcome. 2 years, I think, is the perfect contract. I'll do 3.2. We got a lot of money to spend. We could we could give out 4 $10 million contracts and still have $7 million. Were there any depth guys here that I wanted to add? No. I think that's it for defensemen. Our defensive core is going to take a little bit longer to, like, really come together. But I'm not worried about it this year. This is another growing year for the team. We're not guaranteed to win anything. If we miss out on the playoffs, kind of would be disappointing, but we're still growing. We're still getting the young guys together, and I'm really not worried now. Let's go ahead and add another cheap forward. Fourth line, I think he would work on, and everybody seems to agree. It's Vincent Trocheck. I've had him in previous franchise modes. Seems to always do pretty well. He wants 2 years. I'd be willing to do 2.2 for 2 years. I think that works out perfectly. We got a lot of room, and, you know, Letonov seems to be falling off. He was an 81 overall during the regular season. He's now a 79 overall. I'd rather just have Vincent Trocheck down there. If we need to move on from him, we move on from him. It's not that difficult of a contract to move on from. Now, the next bit of business is who the hell else do we add? Now, Philip Deneau is really cheap. There's a lot of great guys out here. But it really isn't the year to go out and spend $11 million on Ryan O'Reilly. Now, I would love to, but it really doesn't make sense for this moment. Now, seems like everybody agrees once again. Tomas Hertl would be pretty decent second-line center until Cole Perfetti is ready. I'm only willing to give him a 1-year contract because it seems like he's sort of fallen off in Buffalo, and I believe he played in Ottawa this season. Wow, I remember that. Wow, thank you. 84 overall. It seems like he works better for the first line, but just as an offensive guy with Kim Goretz and on the right wing, I think that's all I really want to sign this offseason now. Our starting lineup seems to be Timo Meier, Shane Wright, Brock Besser. Second line, Kim Goretz, Timo Meier. Not Timo. Oh my God. You know what? I'll just get to the regular season. I'll show it. It might be a tad wonky this year. I could add a Jonathan Toews and a Philip Deneau, but I would love to just try out the young guys this year and see how they perform. Next year is when I would love to spend a lot of money. But really, so far, we've only just scratched the surface of our cap space. Now, I think I think just like a fourth liner, maybe. No, we got Oscar Lindblom there. I think we are in a good position this off-season. It's another growth year, as I've said before, but you might want me to add all these guys, but I'm gonna trust my young kids this year, try them out, see where we are. But I do have to see where our coaches and everyone signs, so hopefully it works out right. Now, before I do anything, I did sign a goalie, and I don't want this glitch happening again. If you sign over 6 goalies, one of them will disappear for a year. 1, 2, 3, 4. Awesome. I know you probably want to see Hugo in the NHL this year, but I'm not too keen on having 2 young goalies to depend on because, you know, UPL might struggle, and Vitek Vanacek might be pretty decent for us in relief. Martin Jones, throw him into the sun. His contract's almost over. We get another $6 million of cap space next year, so next off season is when we are going to spend big dollars. I just think it would be I don't think it would be the smartest to go out and spend so much money this off season. I'm just checking some pending free agents next year. There could be some pretty decent players. You know, I would love to add a Fogle as a power forward. I'm not too sure where the dominoes will lay at the end of this season, but I feel like we should be able to compete. Now let's go ahead, sim a couple of days. I did sign a few scouts, and I will have to do that off of camera, send them to scout individual players, and it seems like it's worked for the first couple of drafts in this franchise mode, because we have gotten bona fide prospects every single year And our scouts have done a good job. Now that is the NHL goalie coach. Has decent teaching, has decent influence. Okay, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. Come on, Jumbo Joe. Oh, no! Joe Pavelski went to... Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. No, no, no. Joe. Okay, he didn't... Okay, here's the thing. He didn't want to be an AHL assistant coach. Now, I understand that. He really didn't fit our system. Jumbo Joe, for the love of God. Jumbo. Shillington for a second-round pick from Boston? Well, hold your horses. Shillington could probably be a decent depth guy, but our defensive core is looking like Darnell Nurse, Edvinsson, Dumba, Rodin, Merkley. Shillington would be the guy on the outside. Now, let me just check my defensive core here real quick. Can we afford to do that? I mean, we can afford to do anything at this point, but let's check. So, Nurse, Edvinsson, Rodin, Merkley, and we haven't technically signed Dumba and Carlo right now, so Shillington for a second over in Boston? I think I'm willing to do that. Does Boston have anything else they want to let go of? Skaters matching the block? Do you have any other draft picks? How about we add a third? Would you be willing to do that, Boston? Trade rejected. Okay. Shillington a fourth and a sixth for a second from Boston. They're a buyer, but that's more trade value than what Shillington will ever be. So I'm gonna do that. Go ahead. Yeah, trade accepted from Boston. Awesome. Glad to do business with you. I didn't expect to be trading away Shillington. Okay. Jumbo Joe, please sign. Oh my God, I'm so scared. Jumbo Joe is a coach! Yes! There we go. Jumbo Joe is the future head coach of this team. We're going to groom him to be the best coach in the NHL, and he fits our franchise guy perfectly. Oh, baby. Okay, so we still have guys pending. We have 5 contracts pending now. I'm just going to see if there's any prospects down here that I could add. Just real quick. Yeah, I'll add you. Nobody... Oh, he's an RFA from Minnesota. I'll just offer him a contract. Why not? See if Minnesota screws up there. We got Kopaka. 2-way forward. A lot of young guys. This offseason. Okay. Sharja Jarvik. I butchered that, I know. Abramov. Grunstrom? Do we need any? I mean, I can sign Kopaka as just a depth guy. Why not? Oh, he's an RFA? He's an RF, but it says he's... Sorry, am I having a stroke right now? I'm having a stroke. Okay, you know what? I'll just leave it like that. I'm okay with everybody that we've offered contracts to, so let's go ahead. Do I want to sign someone else? Do we... Now... There's a player that I want to bring on. We got a lot of cap space. I said that I didn't want to add anyone else, and I've been debating this. It's down to 2 former Montreal Canadiens, and if we look here, one of them is Jonathan Drouin, who has had a few great seasons in Montreal in the simulation. And it says he works for our first line, and then we have Max Pacioretty as a second line, right wing, left wing option. I'm fine putting him anywhere on the wing. It really doesn't matter, especially with his age. That would be a perfect... you know what? Let's screw it. I'm gonna go ahead, give a contract to Max Pacioretty. Boston is also in on it. 1 year for Max. I'll do 7.8 for 1 year. We got to spend money anyways, so I'll leave it at that. You might disagree with that, but just as an offensive guy, we did lose Phil Kessel. Brandon Carlo signs a contract. Vincent Trocheck signs. Tomas Hertl, okay. Vitek Vanacek Nice. So we've gotten everybody that we've signed contracts to so far. Matthew Dumba has signed that deal. Max Pacioretty has also joined San Jose. So there will be some juggling around the lines, but he beat us in the postseason? He was on, I believe, Vegas? Yeah, I think he was. And I think that's good. We only have one more contract offered, and that was Kovanov? Whatever. And I think we should be good. He's decided to offer, or he will remain in Minnesota. So I expected that. Whatever. Let me go ahead, sim to the new season. Maybe a new captain is on the horizon. I guess we will see. Give me a couple of seconds. That definitely took longer than I wanted it to. I swear I spent an hour just tinkering with lines and players all over the place and sending my scouts out everywhere. But I feel we are in a very good position to make a strong playoff push. Let's go ahead, check out the 2023-2024 San Jose Sharks. And you know what? We are definitely the best version of this squad we've had in a very long time. This is probably the best built San Jose team since they went to the conference finals a couple years ago. Shane Wright, baby. He's the man. And you know what? It looks like our current head coach, Shanahan, is on the way out. Now, I just want to try him out for a season with this team. And after that, we're going to try out Jumbo Joe Thornton as our starting, or as our head coach next year. Unless, something happens. But I just want to try it out with our current head coach, Shanahan, see where we are after this episode. I'm not sure what month we're going to simulate to, but this is a good lineup. The first line is exactly the same. I'm expecting big things from Timo Meier this year. I guess he's going to turn 27 here relatively soon. Still a very, very young player. We got him locked up for 6 more years at a very, very cheap contract. Shane Wright is 19 years old. 19. He had 76 points last year, winning the Calder. I expect big things from him, too. Same with Brock Besser. Dude's a stud. We signed Max Pacioretty. I think you'll have a good time here. Timo Meier and... not Timo Meier. Tomas Hertl. Teenage Mutant Ninja Hertl has come back to the San Jose Sharks. Definitely going to help me out with my thumbnails. And then we got Kim Gortz, our best playoff performer. Now, he didn't have... he had a really good regular season. I keep forgetting, I gotta stop putting so much pressure on my young kids. Let him grow. 56 points was third best for rookie skaters last year. So I'm very impressed with him. Third line, Aiden Myers, Cole Perfetti, and Jack Quinn. Now, I'm expecting next year Cole Perfetti and Jack Quinn move up in the lineup, and with our new, with Jumbo Joe Thornton, he should match our younger kids better. I just want to try out Shanahan. I want to see how it works, and if he falters off the get-go, we'll go Jumbo Joe. I'm very excited to see my young guys, and we got Dallas Rita. And I just noticed that he's wearing number 66. I didn't change a thing, and that comes with a big price, so I'm expecting him to put up decent numbers this year. I have him on the penalty kill, all over the place. I'm not expecting like a 50-point season, but I'm expecting him to grow a little bit. He'll probably replace somebody in the top 9 relatively soon. Vincent Trocheck and Blitchfield. Now, Oscar Lindblom, I decided to send him down to the AHL. I just wanted to try out Blitchfield. He's been here since we started this franchise mode. He started our first season in our AHL squad. Had an okay season with us the year after, and last year had 33 points. I believe he played on the third line. I just want to try out the young kid because he's been with us for a while, so I might as well have some confidence in him. Our defensive core, now I said at the beginning of the episode, it is going to take a while for us to find what works, but right now I think this is pretty decent. You can complain, oh, Matt Dumba's on the third pairing. That doesn't worry me because we have him playing everywhere else. Everywhere. So maybe not on both power plays. but I've given him ice time elsewhere, and that doesn't worry me. It's a 2-year contract. He's just here just to help everybody else out. So Edvinsson and Rodin, number 69. Nice. Gotta love my Swedes. And Ryan Merkley, he had a really good season last year. I'm just expecting our young kids to grow. This is another growth period, because if you look at our core players going into the future, they are all not even in their prime yet. Shane Wright won't even be in his prime for another 3 or 4 years. Think about that. Now let's go ahead and show the special teams. I didn't have to touch much on the power plays, because when I came in here, best lines and everything, they were already +3s. I moved around a couple pieces here. Jack Quinn, Cole Perfetti are getting their time. Brock Besser and Pacioretty, Matthew Dumba, and Ryan Merkley are there. Awesome 4-man power play. Edvinsson's on there. I'm just excited to see how this team performs. I'm hoping we come out of the gate strong. I just want to have a strong season, you know. Dallas Rita, Aiden Myers actually has a really good face-off, so maybe he moves to the center position later in his career. Cale Rodin, Blitchfield, just using our bottom guys there. Nice, so no minuses anywhere. Extra skaters, you can pause the screen if you want to. 3-on-3, just giving some time to our young kids. Extra attackers, Brock Besser and Shane Wright. Our shootout, we got some snipers on this team. I got to watch out for Jack Quinn. I'm hoping he has a good season. I just want to be impressed. This is the year where we got to take yet another step, and we're going to need Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen to play really damn good. If we can get what he was last year, we're going to be in a good position, because he's got two seasons in a row with 40+ wins in the AHL, in the NHL. I'm just expecting growth. And then we got Vitek Vanacek. Scratch players this year, Patty Marleau. I would have loved to keep him in the lineup, but he's just not good enough anymore, and that's sort of the case in real life. San Jose is just a different team IRL. But Patrick Marleau, he's just not good enough for us anymore. As a scratched, healthy player, I'm okay with that. Lazan is our scratch D-man, and then we got Letonov as our other scratch forward. In the AHL, there's a couple of players to watch out for. Danil Gushkin might be on his way to the NHL next year. I'm not sure if I see him long-term in San Jose, but just to have him is nice. Ozzy Westblatt, nice. Terry Oshie, Svechnikov, a couple other kids here, Robbins, and we got signed a couple of free agents. So defensively, Couturier, Pogge, whatever, I don't care. And then we got Schneider. Those are the 3 defensemen to watch out for. We got a +5 there. No need to show you the special teams anyways. Goalies, Al Neffelt. My God. Then we got Topi Neronen. So medium elite guy. He could be competing for a starting position in the NHL relatively soon. Scratch players, I had to sign Paul Byron to a ridiculous contract just to keep the cap, just to keep us closer to the cap ceiling, just in case. Because if we make a move, if we trade off Pacioretty or whatever, I don't want to be screwed and lose any players off of waivers. I had to go with the meme player, Paul Byron, absolute stud. How much is his speed? He's only got 84 speed in this game. That's brutal. That's brutal. But that's our lineup. And we do have another thing to discuss. I'm just going to go into view contracts real quick. I was just, you know, checking out, seeing who might be up. And there isn't a lot to discuss this coming off season when it comes to bringing players back. There is a young guy here in Jack Quinn. Now, I want to bet on him being good. High top 6 players can either be really good or you never see them grow. There's really no in between for that potential. So I want to go ahead and extend him long term. Over 8 years, he only wants $2.1 million, and I'm going to go ahead and give it to him. Hey, that's what he's asking for. It's not screwing with the computer. That's what he's asking for. That's what I'm going to give him. Now, that might be a sign of things to come, him not growing, but I'm willing to take a chance on it because it's only $2 million, so Jack Quinn for 8 years at 2. He could be he's probably a top 6 player next year. So I'm going to give him that contract. If he wants it, I am 100% willing to give him that. Blitchfield, I'm not going to sign him just this second. I believe UPL's contract is up. Now, starting goalie for the foreseeable future, he wants 6.8 over 2 years. 2 years. Now, I'm going to wait on that. We got a lot of cap space coming our way. Really doesn't worry me this very second. I just wanted to see, you know, Jack Quinn, maybe, he turns out to be something. But I just lock him up long term. Why the hell not? Save us some cap in the future. Before we get to the regular season and sim a couple of months, 2 or 3 months, we have to announce the 13th captain in franchise history. Patrick Marleau was our 12th and I believe 11th head coach because we traded him away. No, we traded away Couturier. Not Couture. Couture. Oh my God, there's too many C's. We traded away Couture to the Rangers. Brought back. We gave Patrick Marleau the C. Traded him away. He lost the C. We haven't had a captain, and now it is time to announce our 13th captain in franchise history, who will lead us into the future. Currently, our assistant captains Max Pacioretty, Brock Besser, and Timo Meier. We're just gonna take that off of Max Pacioretty. You know, I'm gonna take. I know who my captain. I know who I want my captain to be. I'm not. No, I'm gonna go ahead and give Simone Edvinsson because he's probably captain material. But I'm gonna take this off of Brock. He's a great player. I'd like to keep it on Timo Meier because, you know, he's been here since the start of the franchise mode. But our captain going forward for potentially the rest of this franchise mode series, number 51, the franchise player, Shane Wright. I'm so excited to see him with the C on the ice. He is going to be a monster for the rest of his career. He's going to be a pain in the sides of everyone else in the league. I'm excited, but for right now, let's go ahead and simulate some games. Now, I know I said I want us to succeed. Obviously, I want this team to play good hockey. I don't want to be this middling team. If we're a 500 team, I'm not sure what to do there. Probably move some assets off. Jack Quinn re-signs for 8 years. Nice. Okay, Tomas Hertl for a second. Declining it at trade block. I actually got a lot of trade offers in the offseason. I'm going to, I'll just leave it like that. You know, if there's trade offers out there, I'll listen, obviously. Kill Calgary in the preseason. Is this a sign of things to come? Hopefully. We will slow sim the first game of the year, and it is against the Philadelphia Flyers, who we do have some history with. We traded Brent Burns there and a couple of other assets for the first overall pick for our current captain in Shane Wright. We also traded who else? Who did we trade last year? Wow, I can't remember. Marc-Edouard Vlasic. My God. So we have a bit of history. So let's go ahead. Sim game number 1 of our 4th season as GM of the San Jose Sharks. I'm excited. Let's go. First period underway. 2-1 Philadelphia. Galchenyuk. Nice. Cameron York, Brock Besser gets on the board second period. Holy God. We caught up in shots. Down by 1 goal. Can we come back in this game? Force some overtime? Who knows? Come on. We can get more than 1 goal here, boys. Come on. I want to see it. I know this. First games are usually voodoo when you simulate in the regular season. Are we going to lose game 1? San Jose. Can't even get more than 1 goal? Offense should not be the problem. I would think it would be defense and goaltending maybe. But offense should not be the problem here with the San Jose Sharks. We dropped game 1. Doesn't surprise me, though. So let's go ahead. Simulate month number 1, October. Let's freaking go, boys, now. Let's see. Let's rebound. That's a 3-1 regulation loss. Washington. Oh, boys, what's going on? Why do we have oh, my God. Oh... Oh my God, San Jose. San Jose, what are you doing? Jesus, guys, don't put yourself in a hole right away. Oh my God, what the hell is going on? Jesus, just getting our first win. Oh my God. Oh my God. Jesus. What the? We should not be this bad. Nah. I'm gonna disagree. You're not getting any more damn ice time, Max. What the hell is going on here in San Jose in month number 1? That's another. It's goaltending. I don't understand. Oh my God. Persuade. Let's try to persuade Kim Gore. No, you're not getting. Why is everybody asking for more ice time now? I don't care. I don't care what anyone thinks right now. You have to pull it together yourselves with the ice time that you have. That's a win. 2-7-2. Unacceptable. Unacceptable, San Jose. Unacceptable. I don't know what else to say, because it's unacceptable. I guess we'll check out this trade. Mercer, I know he's a pretty good prospect. 22 years of age. No thanks you. No thank you. No thank you, New Jersey. What one of the worst first months I've ever seen, especially with a team like this. I don't know where to start. We're, oh my God. One of the worst teams in the league. Okay. Let's see. Let's go ahead, check out. What is the problem? I don't understand what the problem would be. Goals for. Third last. I don't understand how. Goals against. We have pretty decent goals against average. Power play is 26%. Okay. Penalty kill is 64%. That's rough. We have not won a game away from home ice. This is not good. Nice. Great. Let's see. So, Brock Besser's playing great. Shane Wright's playing great. Timo Meier's been pretty good. Cole Perfetti, not bad. Same with Jack Quinn. Max Pacioretty needs to be better. Blitchfield, Meier. Okay, so Tomas Hertl, not good enough. Kim Gortz, also not good enough. Dallas Rita, 1 point in 13 games for Dallas. That's not good. Defensively, Ryan Merkley is putting up points. Edvinsson, Rodin and Merkley are the only minus players, but overall, they're not that bad. Goalie-wise, UPL's got to... Oh, I have... Is auto-rotate goalie off? I'm going to lose my goddamn mind. Is it off right now? Is it off? Have I done this again? You know what? Screw it. We're going to go... I'm not going to play UPL in the second month. He wasn't good enough. We're going to keep auto-rotate goalie off, and we're going to go Vitek Vanacek for a bit. Because UPL, not good enough. Not good enough. So, Timo Meier, what do I even change? What do I change? I really don't know. You know what? I'm gonna see if this team can, penalty kill, for sure. I don't even know. I'm not even sure what to change on the penalty kill. Let's go to it. Penalty kill. They get a +1 here. Maybe Darnell Nurse comes off. I know Cale Rodin hasn't been the best so far. What if we do Matthew Dumba up here, switch them around? Trocheck, Aiden Myers, Dallas, -3. Let's see. Let's change this up a tad. Let me move the wealth. Actually, let me take off Blitchfield. How have you done, actually? I'm gonna take off Blitchfield. And I'm gonna go Timo Meier. Let me go Timo Meier. Give him a chance. Never mind. Wow. Okay. Dallas Rita. Pretty good face-offs. Let me try that out for a bit. But I'm gonna go Vitek Vanacek for. No, right. I did turn auto-rotate goalie off because of the postseason being dumb. Let's see what Vanacek can do. That's a big hole to climb out of, San Jose. Not making it easy for yourselves. Let's go. Month number 2. Let's go a couple of weeks at a time. Shane Wright. Hey, dude, don't worry. You're the franchise. You're the franchise. You're the franchise. I mean, what more do you want? We improve our team, make a coaching change. Is it time to move on from Shanahan? I'm going to give him another month. And if not, I think I got to go Jumbo Joe. I'm gonna promise maybe head coach change is the right way to go. Give me a couple. I will look. I mean, I'm gonna disagree because there's no other. I should get more options. I mean, I'm sorry to make you upset, Shane. Great idea. Thank you for coming to me with that, Kim Gort. Why can't they just come to me at the same time? I'm gonna persuade Kim Gortz. You're not giving me enough. You have to perform yourself. Got it? Got it. Jeez Louise, these players. EA makes it so damn hard to enjoy these little cutscenes here. With this team being a rebuilder and young, we need more of a veteran. Dude, Shanahan has lost his mind. Shanahan has lost his mind. Yeah, it seems like he's on his way out. I said I wanted to try him. This team should be good enough to pull themselves out of a hole like this. 4-9-2. We beat Tampa Bay somehow. Nashville, let's go. Come on. Get a win, 7-2. A couple of injuries there in the AHL. I'm really not worried this very second. Happy I kept my promise. Oh, right. We're keeping whoever I promised to keep in the NHL. Aiden. It was Aiden Myers. Okay. Yeah, they got to change this setup next year. It's so damn annoying. It takes away from the fun. Wow, stop the simulation. This game's broken. Okay, that's a loss. 7-6. Vanacek, my god, our goalies. Oh my god. Terry Oshie? No, Terry, my guy, no. Oh, let's keep going. LA, that's a win and a loss in regulation. So it's win one, lose one, win one, lose one. We're not good enough. Just not good enough this very second. I'm not sure. It's another growing year. I understand that. We can score goals. Max Pacioretty, I'm not moving on from him just this very second. The Edmonton Oilers, 9-4 victory. We can score goals. It looks like it is our just our goalie right now. Just our goalie. Oh, and here's the injury bug. Ryan Merkley is gone until December 5th. We'll just go ahead and throw Lazan in there. It's not very long. A shutout. Wow, thank you, Vanacek. We are back at 500. We can get a wild card spot. See, that's what I just wanted to see. Can we come back here? St. Louis, I would love to just... Oh, my God. Oh, my God. December 2nd. Okay, that's another injury. Let's just throw a player in there. That's 2 shutouts in a row for Vitek Vanacek. 2! And then we lose in regulation against Anaheim. Lose in the shootout against Vancouver in our last game of the month against the St. Louis Blues. Come on, get a win here. Oh my god, what is going on, San Jose? Jesus Christ, guys. Holy hell, what's going on? I don't understand. I don't understand what the injury slider has stayed exactly the same. Oh my god, I gotta go to roster moves here real quick. I don't care. Let me go ahead, call up. Who is off the defensive core there? I'll call up Rinky. I'll call up Rinky. Sure. Damn, these injuries are hurting. I haven't even changed the slider at all. It's exactly the same as it was. Let's go ahead, throw Rinky in there. I know Ryan Merkley isn't fully healed yet, and I really don't feel like risking it. St. Louis, last game of the month, and that's a 4-3 overtime loss. So I gotta change some things. 2 months into the regular season, and we're in a wild card position. We're in a wild card spot. Let me just check the draft class. I haven't even shown you the draft class yet. My bad. The first overall pick looks like it's going to be a power forward center in Johan Bang. What a name. Oh my god, I have to have him. I must have him. In Larson, Richter, Magnuson, Mikhail Mironov, Radulov, Cashman. I got my scouts out there doing their thing. I trust them. Anybody late? I'll just pin him just in case. I'll pin these 2 guys. Ooh, I'll pin these 2. He's a bust anyway, so I'd probably stay away from him. Okay. Let's see if anything improved. Let me go to the Pacific Division. Good enough for a wild card spot. Let's see. Let's check the Central. We are currently at 27 points. 29. So there's a couple of Minnesota, St. Louis. Then you got Calgary and Anaheim and Arizona really biting at us, really nibbling at our heels. So let's go ahead. Goals for. We are third in the division, scoring plenty of goals. Goals against. Second best. Okay, EA, I don't understand what's going on. What's going on? I don't understand this game. Power play is going to be fourth best. 25% is really good. Penalty kill, it got better. Still worst in the division, but it went up. It went up. Slowly but surely. Okay. We are in a wild card position. This team should be good enough to make the playoffs. It looks like it's built for the postseason. Brock Besser, 33 points. Shane Wright, 26. I expect you to finish above a point per game, okay, Shane? Kim Gort's 22. Kim Gort's got better. I really like to see Kim doing well. Timo Meier doing great. Max Pacioretty got up there. Tomas Hertl, not bad. Jack Quinn having a pretty decent rookie season. Okay, Cole Perfetti. Same with Cole. They're putting up the same amount of points. I'm happy with that. They're both plus players. Trocheck, not bad for the fourth line. Same with Aiden Myers there. Blitchfield and Rita. Rita not having the best year. Patrick Marleau came in and is a point per game. What a player. How many games have you played in the NHL? Oh, too bad he's not going to hit a 2,000. Defensively, Simone Evanson, a stud. We already know he's a stud. He's a machine. Darnell Nurse, pretty good. Matthew Dumba, okay. Ryan Merkley, Brandon Carlo, Rodin. Rodin is a minus player. He is a rookie. I'll give him his time. I'm really not worried about him. Goalie-wise, Vitek Vanacek was better. He went 8-3-3. So I can't be upset about that. Do I go another month? Yeah, I feel like I should go another. I'm going to go another month. But I'm going to make a couple more changes just to our shootout and overtime lineups. Because it feels like we're losing a lot. It feels like... How much have we lost in... We've only lost like 3 games in... how many games have we lost in the... How many games? We've lost 5 Okay, I'm making changes to that. I thought it was 3. If it was 3, I'd be like, okay, it's only 3. But I'm going to... How many... Okay, we're getting some guys back too. Ryan Merkley should be back. Same with Myers. Darnell Nurse is out for, I believe, until the 20th, which sucks. But I'm not too worried. I believe. Do you believe? So 3-on-3. Let's change it up just a tad. Cole Perfetti. I'm going to take out Cole. I'll put Trocheck in there just as, a defensive option. I'm going to go like that. And then I'll probably go take out Lazan, throw in Brandon Carlo there. And I'm happy with that line, right? Shootout. Got to change the shootout. So I'll go Max there. Shane Wright has scored 9 goals. Jack Quinn has scored 8, so I'm going to put Jack Quinn there. I'm going to put Shane right there. Cole Perfetti I'll take out, and I will throw in... I can literally throw in anyone, so... Let me go Timo Meier. Timo Meier there. Let's change things up. I'm going to go ahead... Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen was not good enough. I'm going to give him a couple of games. I can't lose faith in him too soon. It was a weird first month. Shanahan probably on the way out. I'm not sure if during the season or after. But let's go a couple of games at a time. We could go the 2 game things, 2 losses in a row, and we can change out our goalie. Trocheck, not going to move on from him just yet. Aiden Myers, fully healed. Let's get him back in. Sorry, Patty Marleau. You were pretty good for us. I'm glad we have you as an option and maybe go on a Stanley Cup run with you. Aiden Myers, welcome back. Who else is... Ryan Merkley should be back within a couple of days. Colorado. That's a win in the shootout. Ryan Merkley is fully healed. You love to see it. He will go in for... Was he on the second? Lazan. I want to say he was in there for... Yeah, he was in here for... Yeah. He was right here. I just got to make sure. I don't want to change up my... I don't want to mess up anything too much. Let's keep going. Okay, come on. Keep the wins rolling. That's 2 shootout victories in a row. So maybe those changes helped with the shootout. Just getting more of shoot first guys there in the shootout. Let's go 2 more games. Let's see if UPL can keep it going here. View draft class, not too worried this very second. LA, 3 shootout wins in a row. We are giving the fans so much extra time. My God. Jeez Louise, Patty Marleau is not leaving. That's a 2-0 shutout for UPL, and things, I don't want to say it, things might be turning around for the San Jose Sharks here. Okay, so that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games in a row we went to extra time. So those changes definitely helped out in the standings, putting us second in the division just like that. Okay, so I believe. Have some faith. Dallas and Carolina. Come on. Oh, the changes worked. 17, 11, and 5. Okay. I don't want to breathe just yet. Breathing is healthy, people. I'm expecting a loss here relatively soon. That was... Okay, so Darnell Nurse is officially back. We'll send down Rinky, I believe. We'll actually probably have to send down 2 or something? 1 or 2. So we lose against... we lose, I believe, an extra time there, but that's another point. Darnell Nurse is healthy, but not... I'm probably not going to put him in the lineup right away. Rinky... Wait, actually. Let me put down Letinov, because I don't want to lose clear waivers. Must clear waivers. Yeah, I'm okay. Is he going to get claimed? He didn't get claimed. I'm okay with that. Okay. So, Terioshi is fully healed. Welcome back. I believe he had post-concussion syndrome, which is brutal. I would never wish that on my worst enemy. Just concussions in general. That's rough. So, welcome back, Terry. So, Darnell Nurse should be fully healthy here within the week. That is a rebound win against Colorado. Wow, okay. So, let's keep it going here. Darnell Nurse should be back right before the Buffalo game. I was correct, okay. Which means we're probably going to lose against Buffalo because EA Voodoo is real. Rinky, how were you for us? Waiver pickup? Nah, nothing special there. But, you know what? I'm happy that you came in and weren't awful. You know, so defensive core. Just can't wait to see that defensive core a couple years down the road when we have older prospects in the NHL. Buffalo, 5-3 loss. What did I say? So that's a loss. That's 1 loss, and we got the just a couple day break here. Calgary, come on, 6-3 rebound victory. I like that we are beating division rivals. That is good to see. That is very, very good to see. Arizona, come on. Max Pacioretty. Oh, my God. They really want Max. That's a 3-2 overtime victory, and we lose against Dallas. And to end the month against the Vegas Golden Knights, Brandon Carlo out with it. Oh, my God. Brandon. Lazan will go in there. Vegas to end the month. That is a shootout loss. Oh my God, Terioshi's out. So the injuries have beat us half to death. 20, 13, and 7. So we've lost as many games as we won, but that is good enough for second in the division. Only 3 points up on the wild card spot in our division. Okay, we got a little bit of breathing room, but I'd hope we keep on a 6-2-2 pace in our last 10. That'll put us in a good position. So, let's go ahead and check. No. I don't want to check this out. I want to check out my stats just to see if we've improved. I hope we did. Goals for. 3rd in the division, so Vegas and Vancouver are pretty good in that category. Goals against. Ooh, 3rd best. Okay. 3rd best. Power play. LA's power play is 8.8%. My God. Oh. So that's 2nd best power play. Penalty kill, it got better. Okay, so now it's second best. LA's slipping off. Nice, 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 nice. Slowly but surely getting better. And, you know, if we can keep on this pace and get slowly better towards the postseason, we might go on a deep run. I'd hope to get past the first round this year, you know. Brock Besser, how long left on that contract? 6 years? Nice, awesome. Brock Besser, 22 goals. He'll be good for 40 plus. Shane Wright, 45 points. The captain. Oh, captain. Oh, I gotta come up with a nickname for Shane Wright. If you have a nickname in the for Shane Wright, or just any nickname for any players on this team, please let me know down below. Timo Meier, really good stuff from him, especially for the contract that he has. Kim Gortz is a minus player, but we know that he can play well in the postseason. And I'm not worried about it. I'm really not worried. He's young, 21 years of age. Max Pacioretty, scoring goals, still a -8. So that second line is getting dunked on. So the second line looks to be our worst defensive line for the forwards. But that third line, Aiden Myers, 16 points, 10 goals. That's nice. Cole Perfetti, 22 points, over a half point per game for both these kids. That is awesome to see. Blitchfield, awesome. Dallas Rita, slowly getting better. I don't expect him to be anything special this year, but down the road, I expect him to be okay. Defensively, Matthew Dumba is up there at the top. Simone Edvinson, you gotta love him. Darnell Nurse, Ryan Merkley struggling defensively. Brandon Carlo, Rodin, -7, but he is young and he's still growing. Okay, so we've definitely had a lot of injuries this year, so maybe it was a blessing in disguise just to try out other players. Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen had a great rebound month. I'll probably go ahead and turn off auto-rotate goalie after this episode, but let me know. So, let's go ahead and check the entire league. We are halfway through the regular season, almost on the dot. Who is the best rookie this year? I'm assuming it's Connor Bedard. It's not. Is Connor Bedard even in the NHL this year? Connor Bedard? Hey, look, it's Jake Umberger. Look at him. But the LA Kings? Oh my God, California's going to be so good in the future. Where's Connor Bedard? Connor Bedard. Connor Bedard? Anaheim, if you're not playing Connor Bedard, you're on meth. You know that? Jeez Louise. Berglund, who was the first overall pick in year number 2? Number 2, nice. Kent Johnson, pretty good. Brad Lambert. Okay, so Cole Perfetti's right there. Nice to see. And Jack Quinn. Nice. Awesome to see. Goalies. Best goalie in the NHL right now. I'm going to have to give it to Connor Hellebuck. No doubt about it. Just behind in wins. Played less games. Better save percentage. Better goals against. What a stud. Defensively, who's the best D-man? Jack Quinn, no doubt. Dougie Hamilton, Erik Karlsson. Erik Karlsson still on the Winnipeg Jets. Traded him in year number 1 for Cole Perfetti, and I believe a first. He's a point-per-game guy. I'm very happy to see his success there in Winnipeg. Rasmus Dahlin, Adam Fox, Kel McCarr. So it looks like we might add something great at the deadline this year. So, I mean, it could be something great. So, how about that Art Ross race? Steven Stamkos, my God. I believe his contract is up this year. Ooh, you never know. Nikita Kucherov. So, we beat Tampa Bay this year, and they're still phenomenal. So, Jack Eichel, Pasternak, McDavid, DeBrincat. So, the best teams, you got your Pittsburghs, your Edmontons, your Chicago, your Tampa. Okay, most goals. Steven Stamkos, I love to see that. I love Steven Stamkos. I feel because of his injuries, everybody underrates him. I love him so much. He's probably my favorite player on the Tampa Bay Lightning. Best plus minus. Wow. Wow. So, a rough October. But we turned it right around 13-7. Good for second in the division. Okay. Wow, the Predators suck. Oh, 23 points. Yikes. Okay, so I want to hear your opinions down in the comments down below. Anything you want me to do with the deadline. I'm excited because if there's a superstar out there at the deadline, I have the assets to go out there and do it. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you've enjoyed this one, please leave a like, leave a comment, share this with people you think may enjoy this sort of thing. I will see you in the later half of the season. Ciao.